Hello guys, welcome to the part 4 walkthrough video of the Ethernaut challenge. So in this video, we have to claim ownership of the contract to complete this level. Let's just create a transaction first, a new instance rather. Okay. So we can go to the help section, should do like this, beyond the console. Okay, here some levels will require working outside of the browser. That is, writing Solidity code and deploying it to attack the level with another contract. Use Remix to write the code, or use Truffle to write the code. So we can close this, and this is a code they want us to take ownership over. Okay, change ownership, whatever you pass in. If the origin is not the message or sender, owner should be the address. So tx.origin is the transaction origin. So if I call a contract that calls this contract, the origin will be me and the sender will be that contract that called this contract. So in contract A, the message or sender will be this user. But in contract B, the message or sender will be this contract here. So this says that if the origin is not the same as the sender, then we can get the ownership. So what we just have to do is use a contract to call this function. So once you use a contract and call this function, we'll get the ownership. I prefer using interface, so I'll just copy the interface. I'll create a contract here. I'll just get this off. Then I'll create my own function, which should be my own contract rather. And this contract will have just a single function, and this function will be attack. This function should take the owner I want, should be public here. And this, what I just wanted to do is to get the telephone and initialize the telephone. Okay, so this attack function takes the address of the contract and the address which we are trying to make the owner of this telephone contract. And we initialize it here. All we have to do is to call the change owner function, and we can do that with telecontract change owner. We can just give it to this function. If we should call this function, we should gain the ownership, and let's try calling this function. So let's deploy this contract, hack contract. Oh, this one is still here. And this is the hack here. Deploy the hack contract. We can leave this as it is. Transaction has been confirmed. Okay, let's call the attack function. We need the address of the contract and the address of the owner. So the address of the contract is this. Which is what to pass in here. Separated by comma. And the address of the person I'm trying to make the owner is this address here, which we'll copy from here. And at the end, we just add this. So once we call this attack function, so right now the transaction has been mined successfully. And since the tx.origin, which is user, is not the same as the message or sender, which is the contract, the owner will be equal to the owner I passed in here, which is my address. So if we should check owner, the owner should equal my address. Let's try this. Yeah, so you can see the owner has changed from the default owner to my address right here. So the smart contract expected a user to call it directly, but we use a contract to call it, making the origin and message or sender not to be the same anymore. So we'll submit this and see if we successfully won this level. Okay. Then wait for the transaction to be mined. We've completed the level. When using tx.origin and message or sender, be careful and know the one you choose. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we'll talk about token, which is the challenge number 5, which I don't know what it is. But in the next video, we'll look at it and try hacking into the smart contract. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.